Hello, this is Guy Grant, and I'm coming to you today with some what I hope is going to be useful information about how to sell your house in a down market. There's no doubt that the total number of sales are down. That's been going on now for about 9 months straight, and the prices are actually down as well. The snowbird season that a lot of people were hoping for is really not coming to pass. So the information I have is just some basic information, and it might seem obvious, but sometimes seeing it seeing a picture of it, the old picture being worth 1,000 words kind of thing. So in an increasing market, just about anybody can sell a house, because even if you start out too high, let's say you start out here, in a couple of months, over time, the market catches up and your house sells, even if you started out way too high. In a steady market, where prices aren't changing, they're just going up and down just a little bit. If you start out a little bit too high and it doesn't sell, you lower it in a couple of months, and the market and your price meet, and you still get it sold within a couple of months. I believe that your offer won't be as good a couple months later, because the first question is always how much is it, and then the second question is how long has it been on the market. And when I work with buyers, I do the same thing. You know, if a house has been up 60, 90, 120 days, we don't write as good an offer as what we would for a house that came on and it's priced well right at the beginning. So accurate pricing to start helps in a steady market as well. Now, however, in a declining market, if you start out a little bit too high, or you're like, oh, well, this is what everything else was selling for a couple months ago, you start out a little bit too high, and then a month or two goes by, and then you lower your price here, you're still too high. And then the same thing happens, another month or two goes by, and you lower it again, and you're still above where the market is. It's called chasing a down market. And the only way you get around this is to really bite the bullet and do a big price reduction and get it down to where it's a good deal right now. And hopefully you make a big price reduction and that generates interest and gets it sold. It's definitely not as good as if you had priced it accurately to start with, but sometimes you just miss, and that happens. But what you don't want to do is chase a down market every couple months and not lower it enough, because then you miss the whole thing. And I lived through this in 2008, and unfortunately I'm seeing a lot of the same symptoms going on right now. So anyway, I hope that's helpful, and that's what I wanted to bring to you. And if there's anything I can do for you, please get a hold of me. Thank you.